Hey y'all, my name is Summer and welcome to Summertime Tarot. This is a love reading for the sign of Aries for March 2020. So I'm going to start out by pulling a card just to see like the general energy when it comes to love for the month of March. And then I'm going to go into, the energy surrounding singles, those who are dating, and those in a committed relationship. Then I'm going to pull some cards from the Spirit Messages deck just for some advice to leave you guys with. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So let's see what's going on for Aries when it comes to romantic love for the month of March 2020. All right, so we got go with the flow. Okay, so with this card always reminds me of the Six of Swords. So and then I'm being drawn to the paddle in the back, like she's thrown out her paddle and she's just allowing the waters to guide her. So it's like for the month of March, I kind of see this as you really taking a stand to focus on your own peace, focus on clearing out anything that kind of makes you feel stuck or stagnant, or even like just allowing things to unfold as they may and enjoying the journey. But let's go ahead and see what cards come out for each group. So let's see. Alright, so for the single folks, we got the Divine Feminine. For those that are dating, we have soulmates. And for the couple folks, we have the Sacred Woman. Okay, so with this Divine Feminine energy for the single folks, I really see this as, opening up your heart and allowing love to come in, not like forcing, not pushing, but really focusing on being your truest self, focusing on nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, being generous to yourself, and allowing others to do the same for you, right? And for the dating folks, soulmates, I see this as really being drawn to the hearts again. So really what I get for just Aries in general for the month of March is really focusing on opening your heart up. And so with this soulmates card, you could be focusing on clearing out anything that's kind of stopping you from being your best self, right? Really focusing on this kind of soulmate's energy. So you could be looking for your soulmate, you could be calling in your soulmate, and with that, it's really about focusing on getting right within yourself so that you do attract that kind of soulmate energy towards you, right? And so for the couple folks, we have the sacred woman, and it's hearts everywhere. I'm being drawn to the heart in her hand, and I really see this as like really speaking your truth, being honest about what you want in your relationship, but also kind of allowing yourself to be guided by the divine in your relationship and letting it go where it may is kind of what I'm picking up with this sacred woman. And then I also see this as really like honoring yourself, honoring like your commitment to your relationship, healing anything in your relationship that may be causing you guys to, have issues or anything like that. Let's go ahead and pull out the tarot to get a little more details, okay? Excuse me. Alright, so on the bottom of the deck we have here Ten of Swords. Yeah, that fits perfectly with the go with the flow. So you could have experienced some kind of rift or some kind of heartbreak, some kind of ending that's kind of caused you to, go in a different direction. You could also just be feeling like kind of worn down by all of like thoughts, fears when it comes to love, and for the month of March, really deciding to, let all that go and to really focus on enjoying the journey, focus on opening yourself up, opening up your heart, and letting, the past be the past, and focusing on really, calling in this love that you want, right? Because with this Ten of Swords, I really like this card because, usually you see with the Ten of Swords, you have a person that's on the ground with 10 swords in their back. But with this, it's like very calm. Like the sun is coming up, things are starting to, heal and clear out, and just allowing things to go where they may. Okay, so let's see. For the singles, we have Six of Wands and Magician. For the dating folks, we have Justice and the Eight of Swords. For the couple folks, we have Nine of Cups and Queen of Cups. Okay. So, for the dating folks, with the Six of Wands and the Magician, it's really, with this energy, I really feel like, like a getting what you deserve kind of energy. And that kind of starts with, I feel like it's like the manifesting your match, and it starts with being in an energy where you feel like you're worthy of it, right? Because with this Ten of Swords being what's kind of driving the energy for Aries for the month, it's kind of like, all right, that's happened, but here I am, I'm ready, to go in this new direction. I'm ready to get what's mine, get what I deserve. And that's really good with the Magician and the Divine Feminine. It's like really opening yourself up to all the possibilities, believing in yourself, believing in your self-worth, having, a good self-esteem, working towards, nurturing yourself, being kind to yourself, showing yourself compassion, forgiving yourself and others for anything that might have happened in the past, and moving on towards, good things, and allowing the good that you know you deserve to come in, right? So that's a wonderful thing. And then with the dating folks, you got Justice and the Eight of Swords. Okay. So with this Justice card, I really feel like you're in a space where you're kind of focusing your attention, especially with this Eight of Swords, focusing your attention towards what it is you want. And kind of with the Eight of Swords, I feel like yeah, you could be seeing different people, and you may be in a space where you're kind of weeding out the ones that, you know, aren't on your level, is kind of what I'm seeing for this. Like, but with the Eight of Swords, there could be this kind of energy of being too caught up or too focused on the superficial stuff, and really needing to focus your attention on, you know, the deeper stuff, the inner stuff, and the inner healing that you may actually need to go through while you are, you know, dating, while you are putting yourself out there and looking for this soulmate, and really not being too caught up in like the superficial, or getting too stuck in your head about, you know, what's working, what's not, but really focusing your attention on allowing things to be where they are, and putting your attention towards yourself and becoming the best you that you can possibly be. With the Justice, I also see this as, you know, focusing on your match, right? Also with the soulmates, focusing on what balances you out, but mainly internally. Hold on. Excuse me. So that you can see the same thing in another partner, but it starts with yourself, right? Focusing on balance within the self, not getting caught up too much in your fears or in your worries, letting those things go and allowing things. I'm hearing allowing, you know, what is it? Let sleeping dogs lie. Letting, you know, the things that you can't change, letting those things go, but focusing on what you can change, focusing on bettering yourself, focusing on what it is you want, and what you can do within yourself to get that thing that it is you want, right? And then for the couples, we have here the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is always associated with like wish fulfillment, that thing that you want. And the Queen of Cups, I see the Queen of Cups for me is very nurturing energy, but from a heart space, right? And for this, I really see this as focusing on, for the month of March, being clear about what it is you want. And because with this sacred woman, it's like a need to be solid and sound in your own beliefs and in your own self, right? Needing to nurture and tend to yourself so that you can do the same for others. So when it comes to couple folks, like really focusing on finding your own fulfillment, finding that thing that makes your heart sing, and focusing on nurturing yourself so that you can be better able to nurture your partner. But you can't do that if you're kind of giving too much to others, or looking too much to others for your own happiness. Really needing to tend to and nurture yourself, And with the sacred woman, I get this as really tuning into your own spiritual guidance, focusing on your spirituality, loving on yourself, and also, dipping into, the well of love that is there for you through the divine, right? Connecting to that, tapping into that, right? All right. So let's go ahead and pull some spirit messages cards to see what advice there is for you for the month of March when it comes to romantic love. Okay, so we have caregiver. We are with you, and spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all of their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Yeah, like I was saying, like with this go with the flow, needing to really focus on yourself, focusing on going with the flow, allowing things to be what they are, really clearing out anything and healing yourself so that you can be better in any romantic relationships that you are in or wish to pursue. But it starts with, giving to yourself, loving on yourself. So for the month of March, I really see this month as a time for you to really, I'm hearing, get on the good foot with yourself so that you're prepared to take on any kind of anything that has to do with another person in a romantic relationship. But it starts with being sound within yourself and really healing yourself, right? Caring for yourself. Then we have self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind of feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Okay. Okay, then we have stand your ground. Sorry. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. Yeah, so with standing your ground, I really see this because I always look at the seed right here in this picture. Like really needing to plant yourself and in solid and nutrient ground. So like really focusing on what is around you. Is it adding to you? Is it taking away? What can you put more of into yourself? Like what do you need more of in order for you to grow, in order for you to flourish? Really taking the time to be good to yourself, root yourself in where you are, but also focus on providing yourself the things that you need in order to grow, in order to be victorious. That's the word that came to my mind. Okay, let's see. That fell on the ground. Okay, wow. So you got here animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Yeah, this is the card. I love this card. It always makes me think about like watching kitty videos or puppy videos, like really needing to, because with this Ten of Swords here, you could have been going through some kind of hard time, when it comes to love, coming out of that space. So really needing to, get back into a good space. And a good way to do that is really connecting with animals and watching those kitty videos so that you smile. That's another part of self-love, giving yourself that kind of good energy that you need so that you feel good on the inside, right? All right. So for the final cards we have here, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are wanting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. And with this card, I really get like, you may be desiring, like if you're single or something, or just in general, you could be desiring love and you could be reaching out. Or maybe you've just been kind of closed off and you haven't been asking for the things that you need, or you haven't been giving them to yourself. And it's like time to really connect to, the divine and get that love that you need, that you deserve, so that you feel good on the inside and you'll be able to really be your best self in any kind of relationship. But that all starts with the relationship that you have with yourself and with the divine, right? And then we have here choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. Yeah. So with this, I really get like really opening up to yourself, like spending more time with yourself so that you know what you need, you know what you want, and you're able to provide that for yourself, but not really, focusing on getting that outside of yourself, but really focusing on providing that for yourself. And when you do that, you're more likely to experience it, with others. But that's all I have for you, Aries. I hope this message helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, you feel me? But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon.